Yes, sir. Stepworks Recovery Center of London, Kentucky. Man, this place it's changed my life completely. Let's go.
Yo, it's your boy Lee Hayes, man. Get a Pearl involved. We are here in London, Kentucky at Stepworks, man. Didn't think, this blows my mind for one. For two, being in this house gives me butterflies. Because this place saved my life. And I can't be grateful enough for Stepworks Recovery, man. And just having my face to be up here, just the face of of recovery, dude. I'm speechless and I'm honored. So yeah, man. If I can change my life around and be a different person, so can you.
To introduce our next speaker, distinguished alum, Lee. Y'all might recognize him if you've been in the house.
Man, I got butterflies in my stomach, and it's not due to you guys. It's just this place. I never thought this house was going to change my entire world. When I pulled up in the cab, I've been living on the streets for quite some time. So when I saw a house, I was like, yeah, someplace to sleep. And the main reason I even came to Stepworks because fortunately I was homeless with health insurance, and I was like, and somebody told me that I had a broken leg from skating, so I couldn't walk, and sleeping on the streets for 90 days with a broken leg was rough. So I initially came here just to sleep for 30 days, and just that was it. When I first got out the cab, I tripped up some stairs, fell on my broken leg, nervous, because I didn't know what to expect from this place, man. But it just, I don't know, I'm speechless because it's like the life I live today. Like for the first 2 or 3 days, I never saw the sunrise or set. So when waking up in the morning, just seeing the sun come up, sitting over, just looking and figuring out, my whole mindset was like, what am I doing in them 30 days, Lee? You're going back to the streets, you know that, right? You know you're still going to be homeless, right? Yeah, being sober for 2 weeks is cool. It's all right. But, like, my higher power had bigger plans than that. Like, sitting up in that attic every single day, walking, crutching. I had my crutches. I had a walker and crutches. When I broke my leg, the doctor said I'd never skate again. So I was fortunate enough, and it was due to me just drinking. Like I was literally drinking my leg off. Like my toes were like, it was bad. Like my bones were deteriorating just because of so much vodka that I drink on a daily basis. Like because I couldn't stop shaking. And the first thing they asked me when they was like, "Are you able to walk up these steps?" I was like, "I'm gonna walk up these steps because I need to walk up these steps." So I did. I walked up them steps every day with this broken leg. It took me a minute. I was the last one up and I was the last one down. And I was downstairs in the basement too, so had to walk down up the basement, up the other steps with a broken leg. And I sat there, and I kept most of my time up in the attic because I just didn't know what I was doing here. Like after 10 days of sobriety, I didn't know what I was doing here. Watching these commercials of Bud Light and all this, I was like, I'm never gonna stay sober. This is insane. Like this is impossible. Like that's and I did. I'll sit there and I'll just look at it because it's like them 10 days was the soberest I ever been in 10 years. And I didn't think I was gonna be sober after I leave this place. So I just wanted to soak in that reality. I remember my sobriety date. My bad, Lee, an alcoholic. Sorry. My sobriety day is November 5th, 2019. So I'll be coming up on 3 years in 30 days. And I remember talking to Wrench on Thanksgiving, and he told me, he's like, "Hey, Lee, dude, if you really stay sober, you will help a lot of people." And he was absolutely right. Like being a skateboarder, we drink and do drugs. That's what we do. I never thought I'd be able to skate sober. I never thought I'd be able to just skate in general because of my leg. But like them 30 days was just my sobriety and sobering up. Like my leg healed. Like after I was able to walk, a little better. Like I think 20 days here I was walking without my walker, and you of course they're like, what are you gonna do after you leave her? I was, after that 21 days, terrified. You know, like this house, dude. Like even when I was sober, I still didn't really have a house. So just sleeping here I was so grateful for that cot downstairs in that bathroom across so I could take a shower anytime I want to. You know, and it's you get here when you sober up, you're a kid again. We don't know nothing about nothing. So when they're telling you to do this and that, and like I'm married now, like I can clean my house. I'm clean because when you're living on the streets, you don't know what clean is. You don't know what you smell like. You know, and I tell people that go through these programs similar like this, it's like, listen, like we don't know nothing after we sober up. Yeah, we're our adults, kind of. You know, and our bodies are, you know, but our minds are definitely not. It depends when you start doing what you was doing. It just, you know, like this place is just this place is a godsend. I didn't know nothing about Stepworks at all. You know, the biggest thing now, I'm employable. I just started a job at UK. I work in the OR. And when they hired me, dude, I've been locked up for many times. I did 18 months. And like I got a badge that opens up doors. I was like, why am I here? Who's allowed me to do this? Like I am a criminal. I am a thug from the streets. I do my mind, but that's not me no more. But it's just like God put me in that hospital because I walk past the room every day that I did my detoxing, and it gives me chills with my broken leg. I did 3 days of detox at UK, and I cleaned that room every day and see where I sit there and shiver and shake, hallucinating. And it's just this place and what they taught me and going out there 90 meetings in 90 days and listening. Like to this day, I still don't listen to myself. I listen to everybody around me that knows what they're talking about, and they say they don't know what they're talking about. So we just out there just bumbling and fumbling, but we're making it. It's you know, today, like, you know, I got my skate career back. You know, I'm a professional skateboarder again. You know, I started a clothing company called Involve. I travel, you know, and as soon as I hit skate parks, the first thing I say, I talk about my struggles. Because I'm 3 years clean, I think about drink every day, especially now that I'm further along in my sobriety. You know, I think about it constantly, and I know it's out there. You know, I am banned from half the speedways in Lexington and Kroger's. Yes, I was working yesterday at UK Hospital. I think it was Thursday, and the dude that banned me, he saw me. He's like, "You work here now?" I was like, "Yeah," and it blew his mind. I thought he was going to kick me out of the hospital. I did. I thought he was going to ban me from the. But I've been meeting people like that, and for the longest time, I didn't have God. I had like drunks and addicts was my higher power until I finally found God, and I found that through me finding my wife and getting married, and you know my life that this street rat, this street dweller, you know the life that I used to live. You know, I'm part of a youth program at church. It's just crazy how like me falling up them 2 steps and sitting there and walking up them steps, and you know, Tim told me when I was coming up down them steps, like, Lee, you inspire me every day. I was like, what are you talking about? I just wanted to not be cold. That's why I came here. I just wanted to not be cold. It was getting cold. And 2.5 years later, I'm still sober. And it's due to, like, when that gentleman said, I'm up here 2 months. Dude, that's amazing. I love it. You know, because you can help me. You know what I mean? No matter how much sobriety I got, I still need you guys. You know, like, you guys are my hope. You know what I mean? Like, this place gives me knots in my stomach because it's just, you don't understand, like, the life I live today. Do I have, you know, 2 cars, a crib, all 7 of my kids? You know, I'm respected. And I didn't see my life past that doorstep. I didn't know what was going to happen. And it's just due to Stepworks. I can't praise this thing enough. And me having my face right there, that blows my mind, dude. Dude, I'm trash. That's how I felt about myself. You know, like Adam sent that to me, and I was like, what is going on with this? And it's just nostalgic. I'm just like looking at it, and I'm just like, when they asked me to do that, I was 5 months clean. I didn't know if I was going to stay clean. I just know I like not shaking. That was it. I love beer. I love alcohol. That was my homie. Still is. I gotta say no to my homie every day. And but they asked me to do